What's going on, man versus video games family, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim. We are actually headed to Valtheim, I think it's called, to retrieve a fragment of Wuuthrad that we had stolen the plans in the last episode from the Siver Hand and found that this is where they're holding one of those fragments. We're gonna do that. Off recording, I did upgrade my spells. I'm currently using the Ice Storm spell, which is pretty powerful. I actually liked the spell when I first created a battle mage, and we are at a location. There's somebody's gonna flex on us right now. We test out our spell. It should kind of steal the stamina from them. And also,
Die already, so I can. You win.
if I do a power attack, there's a chance I can actually decapitate them. That's kind of trying to do there. Okay. Somebody's relentlessly shooting arrows at me. Not sure if I like that ice storm spell right now as is. Maybe I need to increase my magic. Let's see. I'm gonna go to Hangman's Noose. That's an upgrade to Strangulation. Actually, I kind of want to get help out. Get her Haunting Spirit. Go to Hangman's Noose. She might actually do quite a bit of the damage as is. Yeah, that Hangman's Noose just like melts the health away. Of course, we could be in trouble here. Jeez, she like explodes. He's the leader. Man, I don't have a breath on. Yeah, take care of the leader. You want to flex on me, boy? Come in here. Stop shooting your little bow and arrow at me. Actually, I can do the same. Get my bow out. Little shock arrow. Okay, I want some health back, so I'm gonna go grab my Hangman's Noose. Oops. I grabbed that. No, I didn't. I want your health. You're a little else healthy, and now you're dead. Okay, we got another guy shooting arrows up top. Oh, jeez, that arrow shot by my face. Yeah, is he? I don't need that roll of paper. He from? Oh yeah, he's over there. Okay. Is there anybody up here? There has to be someone. Oh, there's the fragment we need. I actually thought I went here before. Apparently not. What kind of bow is this? Hunting bow of cowards. Look at my bow shadows out. That was weak sauce. Who's gonna hit first? Who's the better archer? I went way over. He's the better archer. He hit me first. Oh, one shot at him. Never mind, I'm the better archer. Do you see that, Scritch? That was a power move, dude. Okay, here's a fragment of Wuuthrad. Roll Blizzard, bound bow. That's like my... Never mind, I don't have bound bow. Cool. I could use that. Healing potions, we'll keep the wine. Grab the money out of there. Archer is increased. The Black Arrow, Part 2. Sounds like a superhero show. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that. Let's go loot this leader, see if he had any goodies. Any that junk. So the plan is I'm gonna try and finish up this companion quest line, and then we'll go back to the main story. Was that a scroll of storm? Yeah, I think the leader's in here. Or did I miss? No. Or did I miss the leader? I think I did, didn't he? Oh, man, is there someone else shooting at me? Oh yeah, I think there's a dude over this direction. Hello. There you go. Probably shouldn't be wasting my nice arrows. Yeah, let's get one of the lightning arrows back anyway. Yeah, this place is clear. We'll just have to go back to Aela. Well, the leader must be down. I thought I eliminated him around here. He must be across the bridge. Okay, I'm gonna loot her here, and then we'll go talk to Aela.
For you around here, I don't think.
Hey, Aela, we're just looking for you. We got the fragment for you.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend?
I have. I got the fragment.
Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Sister.
Okay, so what's next? Do you give me another job or what? Yeah, I'm looking for work.
And there is more work to be done, but I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man, but don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Okay, Kodlak's gonna give us our next mission. Perfect. So the boss has learned what we have been doing. This is not good. Newbie is always the fall person, so I'm gonna get a tongue lashing, I'm pretty sure. Where's Kodlak? Come on, you old geezer, where are you at? You sleeping? That's Vilkas. Hey, there you are, Kodlak. All I do is go straight, and here I was searching like every single room.
Thank you for coming.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
Aw, man. This is bad. It's making me sit.
I hear you've been busy of late.
I work for the honor of the companions. Aela and I worked to avenge Scour's death.
Your
She
hearts
said to be.
are full of grief.
She said, "Be
My own
honest."
weeps at the loss of Skyr. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Vilka said it was a curse laid upon the ancient companions.
The boy has a nugget of truth, but the reality is more complicated than that. It always is.
What is the truth then?
The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of
Holy
beast
crap,
blood
5,000
has only
years
troubled
old.
us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Cover. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hirsine, we would be granted great power.
And they became werewolves?
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
But aren't you more powerful now?
The witches didn't lie, of course, but it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hirsine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
Aw, man, witches. Come on. Had to be witches. Let's see here. I shall be done. Am I to do this alone?
You shall have no shield, brother, this time. But the spirit of Ysgramor goes with you to restore the honor of his legacy. Talos guide you, lass.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Nobody can help me. Well, they could take a fall or a whiff, but I fear they will die. Okay, so I guess we're taking care of witches.
As long as I can remember.
Technically, all we need to do is get a head of a witch. We could wipe out the coven if we want. It probably will, depending on how long it takes me to even get a head. Yeah, that's not good. Something just fly over, or what the? Yeah, freaking dragon. Yeah. He's gonna force me inside, isn't he? It's just a normal dragon. If I can go in, he'd probably be waiting for me when I come out, but... Okay. Let's go, witches. Let's do this. Let's dance. Okay, get my helper out. If I try to burn them, there's one right now. Okay, maybe fireball's not the right choice. Because she's throwing fireballs too. Okay, you're not doing much at all for damage there, sir. Yeah, there we go. Can I take your head, lady? That's nasty. Okay, so if I really actually want to, I could actually return to Kodlak. But okay, let's explore in here for a little bit. Things get really dicey because I really do hate these witches in this game. And I'm in a dead end. Okay. Things get dicey, we'll just leave. Okay, my helper is left. She's really kind of an idiot to be by herself. She should have known I was coming. Was this another witch or is this... Yeah. Okay, so that does not work. Ah, right to the head. Okay. Collect a nether head and just have like... Okay, that's creepy as hell. Okay, she's guarded a chest. What goodies are in here? A soul stealer arrow. I actually bought me some of those. Those actually sound pretty cool. I think it was the last episode I was talking about how I don't use soul gems. Well, those are the answer, because if you kill somebody, they convert to a soul gem. So what army we have to deal with to wipe out this coven? Is there anything up here? Looks like there's a path hidden behind these weeds. Yeah, there's their guardian Skeever. Ah, man, I lunged forward. There you go. And we use Hangman's Noose. This one actually consumes a lot of mana, but is worth it. Ice definitely does not work against them. Gotta be at least maybe 2 or 3 left. There's another one. Okay. I remember that's a spider. Oh, which was a distraction to an actual witch in there. Stab in the head. Bite her down. And now what we gotta do is deal with this witch. I'm gonna bring out a helper. Do Haunting Spirit. And Hangman's Noose.
You belong to her scene now.
Hangman's Noose isn't too bad. Get right in the side of the temple. Hey, you're doing a good job, Haunted Spirit. You are helping where I'm needing it. Yeah, I'm assuming we have maybe 2 left. Okay, so we'll definitely should be able to finish these guys off. Hey, a boss chest. Yeah, I might as well just take everything. You can always sell it. They actually do want to upgrade my elemental bolt, because that was actually been a pretty good spell for me. There is an elemental burst is what it's called. I'm super excited to get that, hopefully. But I kind of spent a lot of my money on these other spells, so I lost my helper. I have to get her back here soon, but I'm gonna find this next one. Okay, there should be a tunnel over this direction. Oh yeah, it takes us back to the hub. Yeah, she's in this tunnel here. Okay, get another helper out. I think I'm gonna go with a Haunting Spirit. Do I have that? Okay, where did my Haunting Spirit at? Oh geez. Right in front of me. Okay. Who this?
Someone live among the dead.
I'm gonna mark this one for death. The Hangman's Noose to finish the job. There we go. Okay, was she guarding any goodies down here? She was not, besides a pit of water. Okay, we have one more to find, I believe, and then we should have cleared this coven of witches. Okay, the last witch is just straight ahead. I'm gonna get my helper out. Again, she's done a pretty good job so far. Get fire breath out, because I'm actually doing more damage with fire breath. Okay, I was making sure I hit the witch, because like that Seether actually startled me. Okay. Must be a small chance to decapitate your enemy. At least I'm doing additional damage. Okay, so do we clear the this base out, or coven? I believe we did. I missed the notice if we did. The treasure is in black. Yeah, enchanting is increased by 27. Or 227. Sacrifice goats. Poor thing, some troll fat. That's all she was guarding. Nothing special. Yep, we completed this coven, the optional portion of the quest. Nice. That wasn't actually too bad. I was actually kind of worried about the witches, because usually I struggle with them. Maybe it's that I just go to them too early or something. That they just destroy me. Okay, you were hiding up here, Scritch, this whole time. Also, the Siver Hand came and actually attacked us? Bastards. I'm gonna strip them of their gold. Codlac okay? Jeez. Doing Codlac's bidding.
I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Siver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack Jorvaskr. We fought them off, but the old man, Codlac, he's dead.
Was anyone else hurt? Codlac being dead is like a huge thing, dude.
No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of Jorvaskr will be sung. We will avenge Codlac, and they will know terror before the end.
Hey, Purity of Revenge. I think that possibly might be our last quest in this quest line. You can't steal anything from Codlac. I respect that, I respect that. That person's injured. Any more dead bodies in here I can search? Okay, but we are going to do that next episode. So yeah, if next episode is the last episode of the Companion's Questline, I'm not sure if it is or not. I kind of forget what is the last quest. Then we'll actually just go to the next main story after that. It'll be so 2 episodes from now, we should be continuing our story. So yeah, I want to, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching. I hope I brought you just a little entertainment. If I did, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. It all helps that YouTube algorithm. I'm still trying to grow this channel. You guys are amazing. Until the next episode, folks, bring joy to the world, not hate. Have a great day. Bye.